Jesse Rowell, president and owner of Team Knockout. Knockout was born in August of 2008. I came up with Knockout because I was at a fight at the King Center, and somebody got knocked out, and his nickname was Knockout, and I really liked that name. And then he actually retired, and because of I liked that Knockout name, and I wanted to create knockout bodies for like losing weight, toning up, weight gain. And just have an all-around knockout personality. I decided to open Team Knockout when I sold my Milwaukee, a rather semi-pro football team. I sold the team, and then I took the money from that and to open up Team Knockout. Right now we're sitting about anywhere from 40 to 60 pro and amateur athletes. Also just people that just want to learn the whole MMA aspect.
This is AJ Death Grip Lowry, Vice President of Knockout Mixed Martial Arts and also instructor of Advanced Mixed Martial Arts here at Knockout. Jesse Rowell, President of Knockout. Also best friend of mine, grew up since we were 5. Me and Jesse had a dream of opening this gym from quite some time ago, and of course right now Jesse is the cornerstone of this gym. He was able to culminate what we have so far, and through a lot of hard work, he's made our dream come true. We've definitely put a lot into this gym. We've only been open for a little over a year now, but as you can see, business is booming, everything's great.
But Jesse likes to, my son Jesse, who owns Knockout Gym, he likes to make it like a family. When people are here, he wants everybody to feel like a brother or a sister. And he promotes that really well. And at the end of every session, you will hear us yell, and we're yelling family. We're saying that in our support of each other. And we treat each other like family. In fact, at Christmas time, we pick a basket, we pick other names just to buy another person here a gift, just like a family would.
Knockout believes in training hard, family-orientated, and I needed our guys to accomplish high goals in either fighting, weight loss, weight gain, and a beautiful inside and outside. A lot of our guys, they do weight loss, want to build their self-confidence, and pro or amateur fighting.
My name is Nick Bryan with Knockout, and this is Stay Fit Nutrition, the nutritionals inside of the gym. The owner of the store, and I help with any questions that any of the guys need. Any fighter that's from the amateur all the way up to the pro level is going to need nutritions. The biggest factor that a lot of guys overlook is their recovery and the nutritionals that come along with that. I'm able to answer any questions that they have, and anything they need as far as product-wise allows them to get closer to their goals and allow them to train harder for longer so that they can achieve their goals.
Nutritional supplements are very helpful. They help you in the endurance. They help you build muscle. The best thing about that, if you're lifting weights, you almost got to take some kind of supplement. And like I said, between lifting weights and doing this sport, fighting, takes a lot of nutrition out of you, so you got to supplement it with better nutrition. And you need to eat right too.
Supplements range from anything as nominal whey protein to an amino acid, as well as a multivitamin and a fat burner. Guys looking to cut, we offer fat burners to help them drop their body weight to actually get to cut to the weight that they need for their fights. Guys that are looking, pretty much all the fighters are going to be looking to recover so that they're able to go for intenser, longer periods of times during their fights, during their bouts, so that they don't fall off and fade as quickly. With that, the proteins are going to come into play, as well as the amino acids, and then that's also going to help facilitate their strength as well as their endurance.
My name's Larry Rowell. I'm an instructor for Knockout Gym. My background is I took karate since I was 12 years old. I teach kickboxing here at Knockout Gym. I got a black belt in Kempo Karate. I took karate again when I was 18 years old, and I stayed with it for 10 years. And I got my black belt in 1986. Jesse asked me to be one of the instructors about a year ago, a little over a year. I got a bunch of trophies for point fighting back in the 80s, and I haven't fought since the 1980s, early 90s. And after that, I stopped doing karate for about 10 years, and I just got back into it about a year and a half ago. What I like about this, it's the best thing about this sport is it makes you feel young again. By that I mean you get a lot. This is one of the hardest sports to compete in, as far as aerobically. You're drained. When you get done fighting somebody, you are just drained after that fight. It keeps you in shape, but not only that, it keeps your mind in shape. And by that I mean you're more focused the next day, and it keeps you away from any kind of like partying or drug abuse or anything like that a lot of young people have. And I think that's what kept me in a good shape.
Everybody's got goals. You know, it's always a beautiful thing when you're a little bit stronger than you were yesterday. You're a little bit faster than you were yesterday. You're maybe a little bit more flexible than you were yesterday. You know, yeah, every time you reach a new goal, you become a better person. I mean, it just never ends. And the amazing thing too, being an instructor, I'm also a student because I learn so much when I teach. And so I'm reaching goals via teaching some of these guys and that I never thought I'd reach. I never even planned on reaching them. They just culminate. It's wonderful.
50 years old now, and I can still do this. And I think it was because I did this when I was younger that I can still fight at 50 years old, where a lot of other guys my age couldn't ever do what I'm doing.
When you have a way to channel and focus your energy and your problems, you're gonna change your life dramatically. You know, some people, they see me now as before I was able to focus and start training, and they say you're a completely different person. I can't even imagine what would have happened had you not been able to live your dreams and start this gym.
And mixed martial arts is a little bit of everything. You got stand-up fighting, you got wrestling, you got kickboxing. I mean, there's everything in this fighting. And you need to know, if you're going to be a good fighter in this sport, you need to know it all. And that's what I hope to accomplish for myself, so I can get right back in that ring at 57 years old and be able to fight with these young guys.
Of course, everybody wants to reach that big stage, you know, the UFC, of course. There's other big stages out there, you know, other big venues starting to develop. Hopefully they do turn into something as big as UFC.
I'd like to see a fighter end up going to the UFC and becoming a professional. And I'd like to see more guys win in Wisconsin.
MMA is one of those sports that you never really know. You got to take it one day at a time. Your future can be in jeopardy because of an injury or maybe some past injuries. So you got to take it one step at a time. You know, I think every true fighter wants to reach the UFC. You know, that's the ultimate goal. Do I see it happening for myself? It is very possible. I did get in the game a little bit late, so, you know, I'm going to see how far I can take it. You know, the big stage, the UFC, that's where everybody wants to go, and hopefully you're going to see me there one day.
We trained a couple guys that played in the CBA, professional basketball overseas. They came to my gym. They wanted to better themselves in their agility, so I trained their agility time in kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, and grappling. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Kempo, wrestling, grappling, Taekwondo, self-defense for women and men. And it also teaches catch wrestling that we just started up. We have guys that go over to different states to learn this whole new breed of catch wrestling. Wrestling, grappling, Muay Thai. the whole 9 yards. If it's MMA, it's us.
All right, well, evidently there is no judge's decision. It's either a submission or a draw. So let's hear it for David Williams and Roberto Peru. Our first four bouts in the evening are going this way.
That feels good. I'm good.
Dan. Go back.
Go with, you know what? I want you with Kyle because you know his guy. Okay? Straight takedown and ground and pound. Okay, we got Ryan. Ryan is going to be going with Mike. Mike, get your shirt off, get him warmed up and stuff, okay? All right, you got them. Okay, everyone's set. Good. Here we go.
Let's go! Go!
Fighters ready. Let's go.
Nice and tight, there we go. Just pull him away from the cage. Right beat the body. There you go. Pull him away from the cage. Punch him in the face. Push his head down. Jump, jump, jump. You got jump. Go, go. Hang on to it, you got it. Hang on to it, Sam, you got it. Get it under the chin. Under the chin. Under the chin. Punch, punch. Nice.
the back row. 10 seconds. Doing some damage from the bottom. Just a little headshot. That was something. Wow. What a battle. All right. Our next fight.